It's showtime, it says. Sorry. There we go. Cheers. It's Garage Beer. And I'm Tony Lane with the Dude Network, and we are here live. Coming to you live. Live, right here on the Dudes After Dark. Brought to you by Garage Beer. It's delicious. It's late. It's basically available everywhere. Even California sells it. And Washington, even all the way on the West Coast. So anywhere in between. If not, it's coming soon. Big thing to talk about here tonight. We're going to do a little tooling, little retooling, little pivoting. We're really excited to go over it with all of you. But first, we'll be right back after this intro. Keep it locked in here on the Dude Network. Dudes After.
Welcome to the Dude Network, where we chill and unwind. Food, sports, entertainment, the best of its kind. Grab your buddies, have a seat, let's have a good time. 4 nights a week, we'll make sure you feel just fine. Join us as we dive into the coolest trends. Dude Network, where the fun never ends. Dude Network, where the fun never ends. Hanging out with the dudes and dudettes. Talking about the things we love, no regrets. Tune in, relax, and let the good vibes flow. The Dude Network, the place to go.
Hello, boys.
What's happening?
Oh, that's cracking them. You know
That's
why?
what he said. Even in Cali,
It's in Cali.
California.
Even that mysterious place is unknown.
Prohibition is over, my friends.
We are all the way. Pinkies out. Hey, real quick, shout out to Garage Beer. In 1 year of being really a business, they're like at the Super Bowl, dominating the Super Bowl with some of the biggest names in like the entertainment industry.
I'm sure, man.
But I want everyone to also know we were first.
We got receipts.
That's receipts.
We actually have literal receipts.
We have a whole hour and a half long podcast of the owner getting smashed with us, talking about his future endeavor, Garage Beer. We should look and see when that show. You know what,
dude? That's deep on the hard drive. Woo!
Garage.
Hey, roll call real quick. What's up, Robert?
My man.
What's up, Terry?
Yeah,
Dutch in the house.
Hey,
Eduardo. Go ahead.
a couple of these guys reached out to me personally on my birthday. I don't know
Okay.
how else what community does that, but you guys are the best. Love y'all. Thank you so much for that.
Yeah.
And to answer that, are the dudes chair dancing in this intro? Absolutely, we are.
So I believe, the dudes party with Garage Beer. We got yellow flagged for that one. No shocker there.
Wow.
March 31st, 2023. So I guess it's been 2 years.
Almost 2 years.
Isn't that wild? 2 years.
2 years. They were
That's
just
crazy,
garage at
dude.
that time. They wasn't even Garage Beer. They was just garage.
I remember Andy. We just lost him throughout that show. By the end of it, he was like one eye in it, leaning. And I remember he's like, "So you guys want to like talk about like sports or something?"
You guys can Venmo my number if you want to pay me for the dances.
If you want to dance for your dollars. Doom. Come on, Damon, keep going.
Thanks for making it weird, Eduardo.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to Tony for Terry here. He said I really like the video of the Destination of Smash Buddies.
Oh man, Terry,
I'm going to try it next time I'm in Columbus.
That you would try, but it's right there in the brewery district. I tell you, that whole thing of loaded tots was only $14, and it was like 2 patties, like a pound of tots, a half, like a big old handful of onions.
A pound.
Oh, bro, like it was a big old basket of tater tots. But they used the burger as like a helmet. Like, so the tots were still like steaming and fresh and crispy underneath that. And
Nice.
since it was a paper thin patty, you could just with the fork and you were scooping it up all up, man. It was
nice.
It was bad. It was
when I seen it, I agreed exactly what you said. It was, heck, if you'd have known it was gonna be like that, you wouldn't have ordered a burger.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, but that burger was good though. I smashed the burger and brought the tots home and had them for lunch.
Hey, ain't no wrong with that.
I've really enjoyed the dude destinations. I love that we're actually pushing people to small businesses and that people are trusting my word for it. And that I think we've literally made a difference now at like 4 or 5 restaurants, and that's amazing. So, yeah, we just get started on those.
I believe the words out of the first one was "I hate you."
True.
Yeah, actually,
I haven't bust tables since I was 14. I believe that was the first sentence told to us.
He said, "I haven't sweat this hard in a long time. I haven't bust tables since I was 14."
Yeah.
Dude, we're still getting, there's people still commenting on that video.
Yeah.
Like, that one was the coolest because you guys were with me because we got to do it together. That was, that one's special. That one's probably one of the ones.
And it was like, we were kind of like filming walking in and stuff because that's what we were doing on that trip. But when you did the intro after we left, because we just experienced it, that's what I think that's what hit home.
Yeah, because I was like, man, I got to redo this video. That I just had some of the best, because that was genuine. I just had some of the best barbecue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the crab rangoons,
brisket
they're a hit, man.
That was.
I mean, if they wasn't such a hit, they wouldn't be at the dang Chief Stadium.
Yeah, they literally throw them bitches out like candy.
I can't even believe that. I would be kicked out of the stadium for not like mugging them, like beating them up, but like stealing just the tray and running off to eat them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like sitting behind a trash can.
Yeah, no joke, bro. Yes, exactly. Gollum, full Gollum, like.
Yeah, they were good.
Oh man, that was
bro, and that's the thing, like brisket rangoons, bro, and they're just those delicious things are just being lobbed to people standing in the. Do they even realize the gold that's being tossed to them? I hope so.
Mm-hmm. I just want everyone to know that we're still talking about these 6 months later. That's all we need to know.
That's true.
5 months ago, we were still.
Yeah. Dang, it's been that long.
October. Then we had November, December, January. Now it's February, so 4. That's been 4
October.
months. Wasn't it in October when that was, or was that November?
No. Yeah, it was the beginning of
November.
Oh, okay. So it's been 3 months. Okay, well, that makes me feel.
That seems like yesterday.
I just went from 6 to 3, so I'm real cool with that.
Yeah.
Sure. It almost seems like longer than that too. At the same time,
that's what I'm saying. Like, shit, I feel like it's been in a lot. So
like
much
that. It was only that long ago. No,
so much has happened since then, man. Yeah, it's
crazy.
Stuff's wild, man. Crazy.
Hopefully that won't be the last. We'll have other trips like that too.
Well, it's definitely not going to be I mean, we just got to figure out which one we're doing this year.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Sounds like MIM is probably going to happen.
Okay.
At least for me.
The what?
Memphis in May. I have a call
it's
this
not?
week. Oh,
it is.
For me, it is anyway.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah.
Jonesy, you're going to be in the middle of.
Yeah, not. Nope.
Easy.
Yeah. Jonesy, I feel bad. Like I'll be like,
nope.
But
nope.
Yeah, but anyway, I have a call this week, and so that might be happening.
I said, oh, not today.
Yeah, I know.
No, there ain't no way, dude. I ain't even gonna pretend.
There's less than a 0. If you went negative, you'd be getting closer to the right answer.
Right. Yeah. If you started making up non-existent amount of percentage, then yeah.
If you were trying to say a number my kids wouldn't throw out there to make a point, I think it's like 100 billions.
It's a pretty good amount.
That's a good amount.
So Kim's
they
go
have
to
go
is
big.
50 million, and there's a 50 million% chance I ain't going. Sorry, everybody, and it's not anything like, oh, I ain't going to that. No, I will, I will be moving, so not going.
Yeah.
There is. I'm changing the subject here a little bit. We got some announcements. The title of the podcast is obviously it's called New Beginnings. Basically, you know, we've had.
Is Dutch really replacing me?
What?
Hey, I guess you're gonna learn tonight too.
And that's how you bring it full circle, folks.
Yeah. So basically, you know, we've been doing the live every Fridays, every Sunday for the Fridays have been going live for 3+ years.
Mm-hmm.
John's has been around for most of them. Damon's been around for about 12 months, less than that, but still 2.5. Yeah.
2.5, yeah.
Yeah, 2.5. And basically COVID's over. So people were going out Friday nights again. We used to be that live entertainment when everybody was kind of locked up still and trying to get back out there. With that being said, we also would like to eventually start going back out again on Fridays. We're still going to go live occasionally on Fridays, but we are going to pre-record our shows, and it's not us just doing that route. There's multiple perks to this. We're going to be able to book more guests. What we're finding out is, and as you're seeing, we're getting less guests on Friday. And what that means is just, like I said, everyone's going out. It's a busy night. It's hard to get the level of guests that we feel you guys deserve to see us with and like seeing us with. It's going to open up 10 times more possibilities on getting big guests. Like, let's face it. Like, we're never going to get like a pro athlete that plays baseball on a Friday night. Like they play baseball. So to get these guests, you have to kind of be on an hour of availability they have to get these. So it's just kind of, it is what it is on that front. We got to kind of pivot to that. But we still want to go live every once in a while on Friday to hang out with you guys still live. We are, but yeah, so I think that's what's good, JD. And,
JD.
But yeah, and you know, I got kids. You know, we got Friday Night Lights coming up in the near future, so the Friday night was just not sustainable. And what this does is it lets us kind of
as a 100% live
and continue to grow. We've kind of hit a little bit of a stagnant spot where we haven't really, you know, we've steadily grown, but we got to change it up and do something a little different. You're definitely going to see us doing more budget-oriented podcast, how to save $1, because apparently that's something that we have done a very good job of getting into on the short form. So the struggle's just been trying to get people to come over and listen to the pods, and we've had some luck, but we need to change it up to just kind of expedite this process a little bit. We took as long as we can go, I think, on the lives, but the reason we've stuck around is because we love you guys, and we just genuinely love hanging out with you guys live on Fridays. It's been a great honor sharing these live nights with you guys, and we're still going to be in the comments. You know, there's just some Fridays we're just not going to be available because we're going to be out doing family stuff. So yeah, we just really hope that you guys still stick around and watch the shows, and that we just really hope that when we do go live, you guys come out and show out and have a good time with us and party.
That's right.
Damon, Johnsy, you guys, whatever I didn't cover, go over. I mean, we've talked a lot this week, and we've had a lot of it. Wasn't really come to Jesus, just realizations that, you know, we could do things a little more efficient where we get more time back to be with our families, because life's back to 100 miles an hour now that we're post all that stuff that we were dealing with a few years ago.
And just remember, a lot of this thought that went into this thought is you guys out there watching, listening later. You know, a shorter pre-recorded focus shows gives more, you know,
Boom, boom,
instead
boom.
of us just, ADHD all the time. Yeah, it's fun. I'm sure it's fun to watch. We're like monkeys in, well, not Damon, but Tony and I are like monkeys in a cage sometimes with our ADHD, and it's fun to poke the bear. I get it. But,
Right.
Yeah.
it's just a more concise, streamlined process. Again, you as faithful people get your Fridays nights back because you'll be able to, oh, I can catch it tomorrow, or
That's
whatever.
right.
We get ours back with our families, this and that. It helps all the way around.
Yeah.
So don't think
Yeah.
that this was
We're
all
not
just purely, it wasn't purely self-motivated. And this Friday night show will still be here.
Yep.
Yeah.
It'll be just like this.
Yes, sir.
It's
See, I was say we're not going away. It's
Yeah, well, and here's the thing: we've added Wednesday. We still got live every Thursday for the late night parlay. So we still got our weekly live show on Thursday. We've added another podcast for Wednesday. So addition by subtraction, we're still giving more nights and hours of entertainment than we were before. Honestly, we saw the deer blind guys on Wednesdays, kind of just pre-recording and getting it up there on Wednesday, and it's like, dang, like that looks kind of nice. Like, yeah. What's up, neighbor? Old neighbor.
Hello, Anthony.
Yeah, I know, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, it's our thing. Hey, we got a thing.
Yeah.
We got our thing. It's all right. It's all good.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, whoa. We were we were joking about a thing, and then you told us you had a thing.
We got
Now, judge.
Now we know there's a thing. Now it's a thing.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Listen.
Now
As
the
we
thing
were-
that you got with him that you didn't want us to know was a thing, but you announced as a thing is now a thing
I have no
because
shame in
it
the
was a
game.
thing.
I mean, only you guys are making it a weird thing. I was just saying it was a thing. You guys are cornering it into a certain thing, which I did not.
You never once cornered it. Now you made it that weird thing. Here we go.
Nope, you made it weird.
Got him.
No,
I may have inferred, but you implied it. So,
whoa, you're a furry?
No,
Johnsy.
I'm a furry. No, don't do that to me. Don't do that to me.
That's a beat.
I almost started. Don't do that to me. Don't do
You
that to
done
me.
it. What are you talking about? Don't do it to you. You done it.
No, and then he said that, and I started back again, and then I was going to respond and negative. I will not.
Yeah, no,
Nope, we're not going there. We'll have a show that we can't put out.
Anything you'd like to add on to everything?
No, I think it's all said. It was all said. I mean, all of it was well. Like I said, we're not going away. I mean, there's always, even that they're saying, we won't be live, so we won't be able to see comments or anything. But like you said, we'll be there. When we can be there, we're going to be there. If not, we always got the hotline. If you got stuff, and here's the thing, we got the hotline. You can hit that hotline.
Would love it to be used.
That gives us something to talk about for the next show. So it's still circling back to anything y'all got. So,
hell yeah. Yeah, we still need help. But yeah, I mean, that's the other thing. It's like we literally have hundreds of thousands of followers, and most of them came from, let's just be honest, a lot of them, most of them come from the $10 videos, and they found the channel. So, yeah, why not do more budget? Why not do more budget-oriented stuff for those that have obviously come to us for budget advice? Let's give them what they want.
Well, and I think the shorter rips will be able to be, instead of being like, oh, well, we got to fill an hour and a half or an hour and 15 minutes of budget. What do we do? And we do really good, but then the squirrels come in and the ADHD runs away. But hey, if we run in, we know we got 30, 35 minutes and it's just rip and get. It's like, look, this is how we do this. This is ways we do that. This is ways we do that. And whatever do that topics we talk going forward, we're just talking about bringing more of that here because that's a huge part of Tony's life. I do the same thing. Damon does the same thing. Damon's meal prepping every weekend, or every Sunday at least, cooking stuff for the week. Lots of times when I go shopping, I buy a huge amount. I buy like a bulk amount of chicken when it's on sale for multiple meals. These are all things that, but it'll, when we get to other topics too, again, hotline, it'll be a clear, concise, nice 35 minutes zip of the topic that you wanted. Right? And if it's like a really awesome topic with multiple layers, well, guess what? We'll see you next Friday.
We do have 2 live shows left next week where it will be pre-recorded because Friday is Valentine's Day. We choose life, so we will not be going live next Friday. It's all good. But then the week after that, we have Bright Leaf brand meats. They do hams, the hot dogs, the sausages, and everything like that out of North Carolina. They'll be on. That'll be a fun one. Regional meat company that's pretty decent to talk about that side of things. We haven't really talked over that. And then on the 28th, we have our first ever Doodleet coming on. I don't want to mess up the name, so give me a second.
Dude coming at ya. Dude never forget ya. Dude
Look at you
The
freestyling
dude-
on that.
the dude approved.
Kale Crow, University of Iowa, offensive lineman. He's going to be a junior out there.
See what we did there, Dutch?
Oh,
You see
God.
what we did there, Dutch?
Yeah, Dutch.
Oh,
Yeah,
guys.
we got it. We gave Dutch a little something what he wanted. But actually, I'm just really excited. He's a really nice kid, young man. That's how he's 22. He's a grown man. But yeah, he actually followed along on the $10 shopping videos, and I said, reached out to him, thanks for the follow, and he goes, "Hey man, geez."
Hold on, keep going, Tony.
Yeah,
Keep
I'm trying. Yeah, squirrel.
Those are for later.
Yeah,
That's what the
so
songs are for.
It'll be exciting. We're going to talk about like transfer portal, what it's like every year in the off season. Will he transfer? Who's coming in? What's it like to deal with that? He's been loyal. He's been at University of Iowa his whole career. Will that stay? I mean, it's just going to be a conversation we've never really got to have. So
The Hawks, bro.
Dude, I thought you were doing Wu-Tang on us, bro. Who in the house?
I mean, I know it looked like it, but that's why I kind of bent the thumb.
He went 100% Wu-Tang right there. Full Wu-Tang.
Actually,
that's Wu.
That's Wu. No, that's whatever. Get the picture, duh.
Okay.
Yeah. Loser, double loser.
Yeah.
Get the picture, duh.
Must be an Ohio thing right there.
What was? Bro,
listen.
the only time hands move like that is gang signs.
I was gonna say, what set you
Who would
claiming?
have thought little Mary Esther on the school bus back in my day was the original Bloods and the Crips, man, throwing around gang signs while they were doing that was bad. Shouldn't have said that. Sorry, everybody.
Oh, that 7-second button's gonna come into play.
Right. Dude,
Latino
Danny,
Kings,
back
all
up
of
to us.
them.
Where's that button?
All of them.
Wow.
Oh. That
But
was
at the same time, going back to the to the revamp in a sense, if you don't catch it live, or not live, if you don't catch it on the night is broadcasted or put out, like Johnsy was saying, it's now 30 to 35 minutes. A normal commute to work for some people is 20 to 30 minutes. So now you can know, hey, I can jump in the car, cut the Dude Network on. I can listen to a full episode before I get to work, and I don't have to miss half of it. And then okay, well, I'll pick it up after work, and then you forget about it after work, and then you never finish the episode. So this right here, you get you full blunt, 100%.
I mean, that math's mathing is all I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing, folks. We got to try it.
And that's from a Southern man, dude. You ought to trust that. You got to be able to trust that.
Yeah.
Those are all old souls, and old souls are wise souls. That's
Because
Well,
I mean, there's stuff that I watch on my commutes, and I mean they're hours long, and I mean
Yeah.
I've got episodes that I've still got open because I'll get where I need to go, and I'll be like, oh well, not watching it no more. So
I remember that's kind of why I stopped listening to McAfee show because I have long road trips, and his shows were like 2 hours long, and as much as I enjoyed it, I couldn't get through it.
Mhm.
Like and it's like, well, shit. Then you miss so much, you miss storylines, and you're like,
right.
uh,
That's what I hate is missing the
That's
storylines.
true.
And when you come back in and everybody's laughing, they're like, "Hey, remember that?" And you're like, "No."
No, no.
You're like, "Son of a."
but yeah, that's
But it's all gonna work out.
yeah, So it's like, yeah, you're like, son of a bitch, miss this, miss that. Yeah. So yeah, 30 minutes, 30, 45. We'll just see what happens. Listen, we live in a world of 60-second videos. So 30, 45 minutes, that might have to be the ticket. Because as you guys know, we work really hard on this. It might not look like it takes a lot of work, but it's a lot of work. It's a schedule to commit to week in, week out. Damon Johnsy literally volunteer their time at this point, unfortunately. I mean, hell, we all are. I mean, for the podcast.
Yeah, as I say, we're all in the same
Yeah,
boat.
we all on the same
For
boat.
me, it's just an expense. But no, like, I mean, it deserves to be 100% of that effort. We need to figure out a way to get it at the level of all the other parts of the Dude Network. So just, yeah.
That's it right there.
Oh, wow. Eduardo, he's taking it rough. I'm sorry, Eduardo.
Right. So we're gonna circle to that real quick. So Tony was mentioning next week's Valentine's Day, so it will be a pre-recorded show, and we got a couple comments.
Yeah, let's.
Valentine's Day is dumb.
It's true.
Now, in a way, I agree because it was totally invented by the greeting card company.
Yep.
And
that's what I was gonna say.
the whole heart thing is a bunch of trash. All that is an upside down.
And it's a sick joke that they
or
did
it's
it.
the- all that is
It's
the shape of a female's ass. So it's like whatever.
Oh,
Right. It's all hey.
It makes sense. I
Just-
didn't.
no, I ain't
Treat
doubting
me
it.
like you got to be treated well on this day. Well, you should be doing that kind of stuff for each other all the time here and there.
That's right.
Don't leave it up for the big day. And then we went like
double down.
we went like full Kurt Cobain on this one. Valentine's Day can go bungee jump a shallow bridge.
Because this is voluntary. Kurt Cobain was not voluntary.
That is actually a true fact. And
Yeah,
you'll never be able to convince me otherwise.
Why was the safety on? Whoops. Magic. What happens when it hits the ground? This switches over because that happens. Anyways, I'm dangling. That's the gaslighting Johnsy. See,
dude,
I'm still gonna gaslight Johnsy any opportunity possible.
It's so hard. It's so hard. I try to be so good, and I let it go way too hard one time, aggressively, and no one's seen that show because of that.
No.
Leave me alone.
It led to
I'm
an
trying to
awkward conversation the next morning. Yeah, we're gonna have to re-record that one.
Yeah, because it really didn't sink in that night. So yeah, we had to carry on that conversation another day.
Also,
no, but didn't I text someone? I was like, I don't know about that one, dude. And you were both like, yeah, it's not happening, bro.
Yeah,
it was one of the best conversations we've ever had, though, because there was like a lot of
Okay. Now hold on a second. This is shots fired.
Okay,
no.
This is not so. This is not
lies.
so.
This is misinformation. Fake
news.
listen, do I need to be our own? Do I need to be our own House press secretary? Because I will.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the office of the press secretary.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh, sorry. Hey, sir, your mic's on and you were going lives. Okay, go.
First off, good evening, everybody. We condone that behavior. So welcome, Dude Network. Yeah, we got some questions from the comments about not going live anymore. This is the last gathering. That is just simply not true. President Lane has said that there will be still the occasional live, plus lives every Thursday. So we just want to get this record straight here and say that is fake news on that. Next question.
Don't really know where to go from there.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I got. You can't beat that. That's it. We stop.
Oh gosh.
End clip. I'm not gonna lie. That actually sounded like it was a legit press conference.
I like it. I believe it.
Yeah. All right, and we are gonna start posting more of these clips too. By the way, everybody. So we'll give you, so even if you can't catch them, we'll have some.
Making promises, Damon. Making promises.
I'm putting it out there in the easiest.
He's out the gate. He came out the gate.
He just said.
It's full rodeo, Tony. Oh, here we go.
He said we all put in a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, and we're trying to scale back a little bit, but we're gonna give you all these clips, though.
We do need more clips.
Sounds like more work, boss.
Now let's recording time.
Sounds like more
Yes,
work,
sir.
boss.
Yes, sir. Yes, boss. Okay, we'll get
Remember
to
that
him.
volunteer? You just arts and crafts time just got extended by 6 hours. Anybody else's fingers hurt?
Oh my god!
Best part ever.
Yeah, my fingers hurt. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that my fingers hurt? Well, guess what? Now your back's going to hurt because you just pulled landscaping duty. Anybody else's fingers hurt?
No.
I just hope they don't kill that movie vibe when putting out the second part. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah,
the second part's coming.
Yeah, I think he did like a so many movie deal with Netflix, so I think he's got to make just a shit ton of movies.
Yeah,
he signed that.
He's doing that for sure.
Another random part from a movie that era. Oh, shit, I had it. Never mind. Squirrel.
Oh, here we go. Squirrel.
Squirrel.
Oh, Tommy Boy. When they're in there and the old lady goes, and that's when the whores come to town, shaking their rumpus and tail feathers. He goes, I want the one strip club and nom. This is what I get for the rest of my life. It was like, I remember my old sales manager, shout out Boltsy if you're watching, he'd just be like, and that's when the whores would come to town after somebody would say something like, they're out there doing chip and seal on the road, and that's when the whores would. It's just funny. Carlot humor is wild humor, man. You laugh at some shit you're not supposed to.
That's anything.
Yeah, it sounds a lot like the trades.
That's why
trades is a filthy
I've been around some trades and I've been around some car salesmen. The thing about car salesmen is they can function on drugs because they just got to sell a car. A lot of the trades they can't operate like that, so the car guys leave you with some really good. Well, have you ever seen a trade guy fall asleep with opioids? Really?
Mm-hmm.
On that?
Oh, absolutely.
Jesus Christ. Well,
I said, I'm trying to figure out what trade you've been around.
Yeah, dude, what are you talking about? That's the most hilarious thing I've ever heard in my life, bro.
Like a lot of unions.
90% of them are multiple.
I know, like union jobs, like if they suspect anything, like you're right there on the spot, drug test, like gone. At least around here, I mean, maybe not. I don't know. I live in a different part of the world, so I don't know.
And it's
my head hurt right there. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, you about passed out. All the
Dude,
blood was in your head.
dude, what he said.
But the problem was me and you both
Yeah,
had the same look on our face.
car salesmen, they're pretty wild. And you compared them to tradesmen. Dude, oh my gosh. Whew. The tradesmen are like pirates. they're a wild bunch.
Especially
No,
depending on what trade you're in.
yeah, car
And
dealers are
like,
wild.
dude, the there's like, so and the company I worked at, they have their own like field service unit. So like if you need like major welders for massive projects, they just send out those guys.
Hmm.
And that's all they do. They literally are over here for a week or two or a month, and then at another plant, boom, 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 boom. That's all they do is travel, make hell of money fixing boilers, and they're a wild bunch, dude. Some of them, it doesn't tick. Their metronome is to a different beat, homie. It is a wild bunch.
Definitely.
And that's just one trade. I'm just talking about the few boilermakers I've met. Like there's plumbers, there's carpenters, there's
Electricians. You can
hey,
say it.
subcontractors, bro. It's like the Wild West out there, homie.
Y'all remember that night when my shit got knocked off the wall live show?
Yeah.
Is that why you're tripping out right now?
Yeah, it's here. I just saw like the orb go in front of the Sam Clancy shirt that I bought at Pitt the other day, and it made me like turn my eye. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Wesley? How we doing, man? How we living? I just want to point this out. I didn't say it. Ray said it. Wasn't a contest.
Oh well, I mean that's because I cut like 6
need-
inches off of mine.
I need to get mine. It's getting a little. That's a little for my line of work. This is a little much, but I'm enjoying it while I have it.
Them edgy car salesman.
Dude, I've always said I wanted to write memoirs of the shit I saw at a car lot. Memoirs.
See, and the tradesmen are just smart enough not to talk about it because it's that illegal.
Oh, I would report. I didn't do any of this shit. I'm reporting other things that happened that were definitely illegal. I'm just like, yeah, just.
So you're gonna write a memoir snitch jacket, huh?
No names will be there will be no names. There will be no names.
Damon, my first 2 words, Damon was already leaning back laughing.
Yep. I knew where it was going.
Mm-hmm.
He finna get some stitches.
Tattletale and mofo, bro. Hey, just remember, Igor worked there. You better not say too much.
Oh yeah.
Or hello, Tony. Do you remember me, Igor?
Oh, Igor, dude. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Baddest dude ever, man.
Hey, Damon. Dude, have you heard from Tony in a while?
No.
I remember, dude, I talked about him and everything. Like, I remember like the scars he had on his face, man. Just dude seen some shit. Yeah. That was rough.
Yeah, 10-4, write a memoir about that, buddy.
Right this way. Well, I already put it out there. That memoir is already public. Yeah. I got a good one. You want a good one?
Hey, roll it.
Someone took a trade in and it had a bag of what looked to be like rocks, crystal rocks in it. And the detail guy came up and he was like,
to be crystal rocks.
I don't know what it was. Hang on, let me finish the story. I don't know. I don't know the shit. I didn't do it.
I just love how you present stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It was like chunky white chunks. Looked like Morton salt, but it was in a little dime bag, like a little, like the little square bags. The detail guy goes, whose car traded this in? Because this might need to be turned in to the authorities. He goes, because I think it's something pretty hardcore. He goes, and I need to get it out of the detail shop before my guys find it, essentially. Like, so we, and my boss at the time, again, no names, no locations, was like, yeah, I'll take care of that. And then he's like, yeah, he goes, I'll figure it out. And he was like, I'm not going to roll on our customer. They just bought a car off of us. So I'm just going to make it go away. In comes another salesman. He goes, what's that? I goes, I don't know. I think it's like crystal meth or whatever. And he's like, yo, man. He goes, you want to try it? Next thing you know, that guy took the bag, left. Then he was like sick for the next 3 days. And that was just right there, broad daylight, man. I'm sitting here like I wrote that shit down in the journal. I was like, dear diary, in case I get fired, this happened on this day. This and
Jeez,
I
man.
covered. That was a CYA day right there. That was one of the wildest things because I was just sitting there and I'm like, you're the boss. You just gave your employee potentially crystal meth because no one knew what it was. He's like, I'm just gonna go and try it, see what happens. And the guy was like a recovering drug addict. It was terrible.
That was bold life choice. Everybody makes choices.
Like,
everybody makes choices, dude.
Yeah.
Don't blame that on the boss. Everybody makes choices.
Holy shit. That was an intense. That was not a proud day at work. I can tell you that. That was not a proud day.
Dude, I'd still been laughing about it. That's your Tony.
It was just wild to watch. Like I was glad I wasn't involved in it. I'm glad I had nothing in any of it. Because here's the thing,
man, we used to show up to work with those kind of bags on purpose.
Yeah. Congratulations. I don't know what you want me to tell you.
I'm just saying, like, I'm still baffled by that whole thing about the trades.
Oh no, coal miners, I knew. Now I will tell you, they were pretty hard in the paint.
Damon's face gave me a heart attack, dude. That was incredible. Oh man,
he said coal miners,
dude.
They can't. Jeez, man.
Bro, there ain't no way I'd be doing that kind of stuff deep in a mountain like that. No.
Well, they all plan on dying. They literally live for the next day in that business. It's because people. I was down there. Do you guys remember when the last huge mine explosion was in West Virginia, where it killed like 30 people? This was back in like 2011,
12.
Yeah, 11.
Something like that. Yeah.
2010.
Okay.
2010.
Okay.
I had just moved down there and I was down there for like 3 months in southern West Virginia, and that explosion happened, and that was one of the craziest days because I was calling people to see if they were okay, and they were all just like sad. They're like, yeah, but I knew like 3 guys in that mine and we haven't heard anything because there was like there's no cell service out there in the mine, so like. And it was so locked up. There was like all these mine rescue teams coming in up the corridor. That was and it was like a national emergency. Like it shut the whole 4-county area down. Nobody bought a car. Everybody was just sad. Like everybody, like because it just brought up so many other bad memories of their loved ones getting killed in mining accidents. And that's when you realize like how strong that community is down there. And it was powerful, but super sad.
Right.
Yeah, PA is a huge mining state. It used to be more underground. West Virginia, they do probably more underground still than strip mine.
Yeah, there wasn't anything like that out here.
Yeah, West Virginia's real mining, dude. Like roof bolters make the most amount of money. Because I learned that when just selling cars, taking credit apps. If you're a roof bolter, you made like $10 more an hour because you were the only one under unstable rock that wasn't bolted and secured yet. You were the one bolting into the unsecured rock, and the guys would do it because they'd make $10 more an hour. But yeah, they were the ones that had the highest fatality rate.
No, thank you.
West Virginia was so bad. You know, I work in the world of life and disability insurance. You couldn't even sell disability insurance because they all had effed up backs because they worked 60 hours in like sometimes 3-foot tunnels. Like.
No,
there's a few things. There's a few things I just won't do, because there's even if you don't. Like even if there was a cave in and you're not crushed, you're trapped.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So there's like a few things I just won't ever do. I won't go deep underground. Won't do it. Not a spelunker. I'm not one of those guys who's willing to risk that.
Yep.
And that's why I won't go scuba diving down deep or in the ocean because number one, if anything goes wrong, you're so far from the life source of air. And the other problem is there is no way I'm getting bitten or eaten by a shark. Because here's the deal. Even in a cave in, you're not guaranteed that a rock crushes your head and kills you instantly. And
True.
just like a shark attack, you're not dying instantly.
True.
With all these scenarios where you might have this long freaking negative. Nope. I will eliminate the chances of that being allowed to be on the roulette table
Yeah,
for me. You know what I mean?
I feel
Not
like
doing it.
life already has enough surprises that could kill you. Like, I don't
Bingo.
want to put myself out of my control space. Like, that's why I like driving. Like, oh, you're more likely to dive in a car than you are in a plane. I don't care. I can drive a car. I can't fly the plane.
Yeah, you might.
Someone else is.
Probably could.
Yeah.
I bet you we could.
Be surprised.
I could fly a Black Hawk better than some people. Whoops.
Wow.
We are at the 45-minute mark.
I do have a question. And we can cut out whenever we're ready.
Oh, God.
But was that just like the ultimate rage quit?
I think that's just where we need to end it. If you want to see how Johnsy reacts, you got to tune in next Friday. Seriously, though, we do love everybody. We appreciate all you guys' support.
For sure.
We're excited for the change, and we're still excited to have you guys in our corner. We wouldn't be where we're at without you. And, yeah, so sorry for those that are disappointed. We definitely see a couple over there that are big sad. Just make up a drinking game when you watch the shows on Friday night, and I promise you will still be drunk. So,
That's good. Yeah.
Oh man, dude.
another foodie show Sunday.
Nugget, folks.
Another foodie show Sunday. Who do you guys got?
Patrick Holmes. Patrick Mahomes. Mm-hmm.
That's not what I was going for.
Yeah. We got both of them.
Can we go out with a wild theory about the Super Bowl?
Sure.
Yeah.
So there's all this flack about the NFL being rigged and all this stuff coming out and this and that. And like, oh, they're, look at the Chiefs or the refs are helping the Chiefs and all the, blah, blah, the script, right?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
The script.
So yeah, they're on, and they're like coming out saying, no, that's ridiculous. Da, 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 da. So here's the crazy thing. If the Chiefs win, everybody's going to be like, oh, the script.
Yep.
But what if they rewrote the script to make the Eagles win so that everybody would believe that it wasn't rigged? But then everybody who thinks that we're nuts for knowing that it's rigged would just be like, see, it's not rigged.
Right. True.
Oh, that's why I'm putting my money on the Eagles strictly for that reason.
Dude, it's a good bet, bro.
I also thought about making the emotional hedge bet where I just bet the Chiefs to where if they do win, I still win money and I'm at least getting compensated for my grievance. Because if they would win, I would lose money and be angry. So I might actually switch to the Chiefs. Yep. Betting on, and I've been on the cold streak, so I'm betting on the Chiefs to win so they can lose.
Yeah.
Thank you. We love you, man. But Johnsy, that makes sense. In my head, I'm already thinking.
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah.
I mean, since you put it out that way, it really does make sense.
And then there's just so many theories, no matter which happens, that's how they kind of hide out of, like, I guess that's how they can always get around it. You know, they're like, what do you mean? Like, yeah, it's hard to, it's tough.
But it's funny because like either way you look at it, it's either all one side is validated and the other side thinks we're crazy, or the other side is validated and thinks that we're crazy. You know what I mean?
True.
Like it's kind of, it'll be interesting. I'll be curious. But who's your pick, real quick? Who's your honest pick? Who do you think?
I do think the Eagles win.
I mean,
Before I said that,
I do think that Eagles running game is so good that Saquon can kind of control the whole pace of the game and keep Kansas City's offense off the field. And then if they put like 8 guys in the box to stop Saquon Barkley, then you got Jalen Hurts, Devontae Smith, and A.J. Brown and Dallas Goedert as the running back, as the tight end, that are all capable of catching a lot of passes. And you got Jahan Dotson, who is a second-round pick that came from Washington. So if it gets the
I don't know
one-on-one,
though, man.
Jalen Hurts.
With the defense of the refs and the offense of the NFL commissioner, I don't know how you win or lose.
I hear you. Well, let's find out who's right, who's wrong. Next Friday, 9:00. We'll see you guys. We love you. We'll see you on the other side.